today I'm going to talk about the books that I really want to finish or continue on with, and I'm going to start out talking about the books that all the books aren't out yet, and then I'll talk about the books series that I haven't finished yet but want to finish that are all out. The books are all out. So the first series that I want to talk about is one of my all-time favorites, and that is the Illuminae File series. Right there. And so I've read Illuminae and Gemina, and the third one is supposed to come out sometime this year, later this year, like I think it was October-ish. I can't remember for sure, but I'm really excited for that last book. I'm pretty sure it's the last one. And it is such a cool book because of the way that it's laid out in different files and emails and instant messaging and security footage, and I just really enjoy the way that it's set up, and I really enjoy the story too, the sci-fi feel and all of that fun jazz. So the next series that I really want to finish is the Three Dark Crowns series. The next book, I'm going to put a picture of it here, is, and I think it's called One Dark Throne, comes out this year, later this year as well, and I liked the first book, but I feel like it was a good setup for the second book, so I feel like the second book is going to be really amazing. I feel like the first book wasn't what I expected it to be. I thought there was going to be a lot more like queens killing each other kind of thing, but it didn't really happen, and I feel like that's what's going to be in the second book. Hopefully, because that's what I want to read from that. The next series that I really want to finish is the Reign of Shadows series by Sophie Jordan, and I read the first book and I own the second one, Rise of Fire, and I'm not sure how many books are going to be in the series, but I do want to finish at least. I want to read the second one for sure, and if that one's good, then I'll read the next one, or however many more books there are. The next series that I want to finish that the next book hasn't come out yet is the Croswald series. There is supposed to be a second book coming out, and I think it's just going to be a duology, so I do really want to finish that. I'm really curious to see what happens with Scarlet and her sister, and what happens with their dad, and I really enjoyed that story. I think I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars, so I am really excited for that second book. The next series that I really want to finish reading is the Throne of Glass series. I've read the first and second book. Yeah. Throne of Glass and Crown of Midnight, and I started Heir of Fire, but I just set it down for a minute because I've been reading so many Sarah J. Maas books that I needed a little bit of a break from that world. But I do really want to finish it, and I'm going to finish it, and I do want to read the prequel, and there is another prequel coming out about Chaol, and I'm really, or like a novella or whatever you want to call it. Anyway, but I really want to read it because I love Chaol. He's like my favorite Sarah J. Maas character of all time. He's amazing. Next, I'm going to talk about the series that I want to finish that the books have all come out. I believe all of the books for... Okay, so I don't have a lot of series that I've read the first book, and if I wanted to continue and the books are all out, and if I wanted to continue, I would have continued. So I'm going to talk about books that, like, series that I want to read that I haven't read any of the books yet. So the first one is going to be the Fallen Kingdom series. I've heard such great things about that series, so I really want to read that one. I want to read the Darker Shade of Magic series. I've started reading the first one, listening to it on audiobook, and I think I'm like 40 pages in. It is really hard for me to read from the perspective of a guy character. I don't know why. There's really no reason why it should be that way, but maybe it's just the fact that I'm a girl, and I feel like I can relate better to girls. I don't know, but I like to read from a girl's perspective rather than a guy's perspective, so it's been hard for me to get into that one, but I do really want to read it anyway because I've heard it's amazing. I do have one series where all the books have come out that I want to finish, and that is the Black City series. Black City, Phoenix, and Wings, I believe the last one is. I really enjoyed the first one. I haven't read the second one yet. I haven't even bought the third one yet. But it was a pretty cute little young adult book. It was more, I feel like, upper middle grade to younger young adult. But I still really liked it. Another series that I want to read that I haven't started yet is the Truth Witch series. And I think that there is Truth Witch and Wind Witch, and I think it's a trilogy, but I'm not for certain on that, so don't quote me on it. But that is another series that I really want to read that I haven't started yet, but I have the books, so I need to get on it. And Truth Witch is on my April TBR for this month, so I'm planning on getting to it. And for those of you who don't know, by this time that I'm posting this video, I've probably already finished it, but I'm already almost done with Hunted, so I'm hoping to finish that today, the day that I'm recording this, not the day that this will go up, so, which is Sunday. Anyway, so that is really it for this video. It's kind of like just a thrown together last minute idea video, but I wanted to give you guys something for today. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. I would love to hear a series that you want to finish, or a series that you really want to read that you haven't started yet. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.